We can just start it how it is right now.
Yes, sir. All right, it's your boy.
Brotherhood Renegades.
Yep, Brotherhood Talks.
My name is Chris.
I am Brother Luke. And we're going to talk about a bunch of different things today.
bunch of things.
Anything.
Hope everybody is doing good today. To be
People
honest,
watching, we're trying to come up, you know. We just decided to sit there and do this for the views and
actually spread knowledge, to be honest.
Spread, like, basically, spread knowledge and talk about, like, what is going on in our minds when we talk and, like, what we think. And, I mean, there's plenty of other people who sit there and think like that.
I'm pretty sure they have the same type of thoughts.
And I was going to say they have the same type of, like, thought process and, like, the knowledge.
So,
but, I don't know. It's like there's so much things to talk about and not enough time. So, like...
Personally, I'm like this. We are in a world where everything is a goddamn lie, and you have to forget everything that was taught to you, but relearn it your own way, so you can escape the reality that was fed to you, so you can formulate your own opinions on life.
You right.
I'm just
because like. The stuff that we were taught growing up, we learned that was basically a bunch of bull. Basically, we learned that like you needed a good degree to get like a good job. But the people also don't tell you that when it comes to getting that degree, you're going to have to sit there and cough up this. But in the times right now, with the way society is, and I know everybody could vouch for that, everything is going up. Gas, food,
inflation
water,
is crazy.
Inflation is crazy, but you know what the crazy thing is? Minimum wage stays the same. It didn't go up. Well, I think if it did, it went like 25 cents.
But there's still jobs that only do like $9.50. You can find a job that do $15 an hour, but then you'll be fine. You'll end up making what, $9.51.
If you're working a 15-hour job, rough estimate, you're probably making about $30,000 a year.
And then there's shitty taxes.
And then guess what? An average cost of a household is probably what, like per food source, basically, food-wise.
Let me fix this.
Say it's about $100 a day. You times that $100 a day by 7. That's not $100 a day, $100 a week. I'm sure.
Sheesh.
I was gonna say $100 a day, man.
We'll fuck around and get there.
Facts. We'll get there.
But I want you all to come with us.
That quality crazy.
I know. It is a good quality. The video is fucking fantastic. I'll eventually get an iPhone. Right now, I have a Galaxy. Shout out to my Samsung team. He have an iPhone.
Grenades.
That's cool.
Let's talk about that.
But I don't necessarily have the money. I'm generally like some of you that are generally watching right now.
Man, just trying to get by.
You're just trying to get by.
I mean, we ain't got the best of things, you know. Love, game, sleep, repeat.
Like we just said, inflation. I could have gotten an iPhone and now I don't got no food in the refrigerator. I could have this phone that I use and still have no fucking food in the refrigerator because of the prices on food.
Facts.
Yes.
Ignore the background.
That's my sister. She.
My wife, future wife.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Don't be mad because we beautiful.
We beautiful.
Stop your shit. But we basically we want to sit there and record things because I mean some people you think that like other people. Shut the fuck up.
Like I said.
But you think most people sit there and decide that we want to like.
It's a lot of things, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's a lot of things that you can achieve, but at the end of the day, only person that is stopping you is yourself. Go out there and get it how you want it and how you deserve it, really. But it's all upon the mentality that you bring with.
Always. It's always in the brain, like insane in the brain.
insane brain.
Insane.
But
sorry, we get distracted real easy.
it's okay.
But when it comes to like the knowledge of what was you saying?
It's just like the knowledge of life in general. You just really have to formulate your own opinions and your own thoughts. Everybody have their own separate perspective.
Always.
So it's not like
that's what makes us unique. Cause like our fingerprint, everybody has their own identity. Even if you have the same identity, don't try to fit in with society and sit there and go with where the pattern that everybody is going. You got to make yourself unique at the end of the day. What makes you special? What do you want that people to remember you by? Basically, is like what do you want to leave? Like your legacy, basically, is like if you want to sit there and leave something that somebody remember. Oh, I remember him. He's just the guy down the street. Or do you want to remember like, oh, what? Like I remember that. That dude was crazy. Dude was famous. That dude was like he's legendary type shit. I mean, if you have a legendary status, I mean, go with the flow.
Yeah, it's like this. And another way to make
but don't sit there and sell yourself to like
anyone
markets like government shit, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't be on that shit.
You only have one soul. One of my favorite wrestlers. Yes, I am WWE fan by the way, but Jeff Hardy and his song.
I'm an old WWE person. I'm an old WWE.
And Jeff Hardy's song.
Where John Cena sat there and was like thugging on.
Around that generation.
Yeah. Where Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy was just okay. We're getting off topic. I am.
But no, alright. In Jeff Hardy's song, he says, "Know what to fight for, and don't sell your soul because you'll never buy it back."
Don't sit there and sell to like people in the music industry, and I think his name was Tom McDonald. He made like clone rappers. Yeah. And he sat there and said that he said they cloned all these rappers and the only reason they did that is to silence their inventions. Like people who sat there and spoke facts, they're trying to shut them down. They're like, don't say that, basically. So they sit there and shut them out, and they'll sit there and send their clones because you can make a clone.
Yeah, you really can. It was just crazy.
You just have to have this, and if you sit there and clone them, right, you are able to control like your enemies. And the man said it's very good. He sat there and said, Don't fight your enemies, just clone their gods, then you can control all your enemies. Yeah. That's basically what the government and everybody else is doing. Like, if you pay attention to what a music label is, movie productions say worldwide, which is the world. Worldwide. But music industry say universal, which means in the universe, which is way bigger than worldwide. I mean, think about it. Read the fine print of most things. If you read the fine print of most things, you will find some shit that you wouldn't even think, oh. And it makes you like, what? Like, they'll make you just think.
Multi-layers of
I mean, look at, there's so many people that sit there and probably died or been cloned. I mean, look at Eminem. That man, I don't care what anybody says, that man's been cloned.
They keep on showing pictures of Eminem. Yeah.
And you could see Eminem you could tell. That man looks robotic, facial features, robotic as fuck. That's just my opinion.
Yo, you know they had a recent video, I don't know, Katy Perry. She was on stage and like her eye just like closed like this, but her other eye was working. Yeah, like I can't even do that shit myself, bro. It's inhumanly fucking impossible, to be honest with you. If you can do that, you are one great talent. Go on stage, but
for Twitch.
Yeah, bro. See,
what's the people that
her eye was moving like a poly, bro?
Babe, what the fuck is that called?
Asperger's?
What? Oh, yeah, it is Tourette's.
Okay.
When you start twitching.
It wasn't even a twitch, bro. It was not even a twitch. It was just, bro, she's standing on stage. She's standing on stage like this. So this her hand is just, who just, bro, I can't even move my hand like that. And then her eye is just like this. Like, bro, if you can do that, you talented.
Or a robot.
or yes. Nasty fact, bruh.
I can't. Terminators.
I am coming to get you, like, bro. But all for real though, before we end this one, is just Be yourself. The true way to be legendary, live your own lifestyle. Live the
Be
way.
independent and live true to who you are and what you are feeling inside. That's one thing you could sit there and put. I mean, to leave it on a good note. I mean, we talk about some crazy things, but I mean, I'm still. Everybody's opinion. Everybody has their own opinions of certain situations. It's just chooses how you choose in your mind to react and basically form your own opinion about certain situations.
And the best thing is, I was bullied in elementary. Every time I was bullied though, I would fight them. But me fighting those people that bullied me, I became friends with them. And to this day, every time they see me, they like, "Oh, it's you, bro. How you been?" Because I stood my ground.
Long time no hear from.
This motherfucker here.
What's up, said?
Hey yo, but anyway,
you know somebody's gonna be offended by that.
Yeah.
Somebody definitely will be offended. It'll be them Karens.
I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of feminists. But we gonna get canceled.
Oh yeah,
we gonna get canceled on the first video.
Don't bring feminism into this.
Hey yo, bro, it's a wrap. But anyway, this is
oh
our
my
first
god,
video.
you're so misogynist. Like, no, bitch, you are.
We generally
You're a feminist, and I mean, I get the feminist. I want women to have just as much rights as guys.
enjoy masculinity, enjoy being a woman. Everybody has different roles.
Pause. You know what we can do? Next video, we're gonna talk about feminists and masculinity.
All right.
We'll talk about that and see what it like. Voice our opinions on it. You don't have to sit there and listen to our opinions. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about your opinions. We just speak our mind and we speak the truth of how we feel and our opinions and beliefs on certain situations. So we'll sit there and talk to y'all next time about that. And
protect your spirits and protect your souls. Protect yourself. This has been Brother Talks. Brotherhood always. B4L.